What's going on, guys? It's week 14 of the TPL, and this week I'm playing Eddie, coach of the Redwood Frostmouths. Um, he's got a really good team. He's 9-3, so taking I take every match seriously, but this one in particular, I really want to win. It also helps my buddy out, Artisan Kane and Marcus. They really want me to win this one. Not that I'm trying to pick favorites or anything, but you know, we play our opponents and we win, or we try to win. So it doesn't really matter. All right, so here we are matching up with Eddie. He's been really good about scheduling and stuff. I had texted him, I think, on Tuesday, and he was ready to go on Friday. So I always like early. The earlier the better. That way, in case there is something that happens, you've got a couple of days to buffer. But anyways, let's get back to the battle here. So my team got really balanced now. I got a fairy type in Clefable. I've got a steel type in Doublade. I've got a dragon type in Dracozolt. And then I've got Diggersby. I've got Centiskorch. Centiskorch keeps Doublade away from the fire, and Diggersby keeps the ghost attacks because of their immunities. So really balanced team here. Eddie's got a lot of ice, a lot of fire, a lot of fairy. So we're going to be playing against that. So here the play is always to lead Dracozolt. I've got the Yachi Berry in case he leads Darmanitan. Darmanitan can do a big chunk to my team, but with the Yachi Berry on the Dracozolt, we'll be able to live one hit and then Oko it with Max Lightning. So that's the plan. That's my lead. He also doesn't have any electric immunity, so that helps out Dracozolt a lot to just spam electric moves. Alright, so he leads off with a Meowstic. I was not expecting this lead. But I told myself, you know what, we're going to stick to the plan. We're going to Dynamax turn 1, get some pressure, hopefully bait out a Max or a Switch or something, right? I was kind of debating it here whether I should, but I said let's just go. Let's just keep the momentum going from turn 1. We're gonna Dynamax here. Go for that Max Lightning. I think the worst he could do is put up screens. And he just looks so happy. Man, and he charms me. So, like I said, I was not expecting that. But that Max Lightning still does a chunk. Let's see if that's a -2. And since we're committed to this, I'm just like, okay, let's do it again. I wanted to go for the Max Airstream just in case he wanted to switch out, but he decides to charm me again. So this is not going to hurt that much. Should have went for another Max Lightning, but kind of wanted the speed advantage in case of the switch. Because I believe at +1 I outspeed most of his team outside of a Scarfer. So he charms me again, -6 now. And you see there, I still did pretty good chunk. Getting rid of this prankster Pokemon is, in my opinion, good. All right, and he puts up the Psychic Terrain. Definitely was not expecting that. But we do connect the Bolt Beak. but it wasn't enough. I think without the terrain, it just shy of that kill. All right, we see the Slurpuff coming in. I kind of expected this. Some kind of seed Slurpuff, just because it gets its unburden ability. I'll go for the substitute just to kind of scope out, see what he's going to do. And Bolt Beak is still the strongest move I've got. Unfortunately, we missed though. He's able to get a Calm Mind in our face. And right now, I think Stomping Tantrum is about the same as the Bolt Beak, so I just went for it. And he Calm Minds up again. So now he's at +2. That's the thing about Eddie. He sees those opportunities to set up, and he takes them. Man, it's crazy how at -6 I'm still able to do some, decent chip to this Slurpuff. Now that our substitute's gone, I think my best bet is to get on out of there. Luckily, the psychic terrain's gone, so I'm going to be able to use any of my priority moves if I need to. But knowing Eddie and his team that likes to set up, I brought the Unaware Clef. Because it should be able to just kind of sit here, let him set up, and then set up on my own. So yeah, here we're just going to go for a Calm Mind. And maybe the Calm Minds will throw him off too. He'll think maybe because I'm Calm Minding, that's why I'm taking the hits really well. And now we see the Dynamax, so thinking Eddie wanted to go for game here. The Dynamax going up is good because I definitely want him to waste it, just like I kind of wasted mine. Honestly, one thing about me is that I don't really play with Dynamax much, so I sometimes forget to Dynamax. I'm more of a Showdown player, but I really like the animations on the console. So honestly, I just use Showdown as like a practice ground, and this is where I like to be, for sure. If Game Freak would just give us a timer, man, we'd be golden. So yeah, Clef's here just going to be able to sit, take some hits, waste the Dynamax, and set up. Yeah, we're about 8 minutes into this, and neither of us have claimed a kill. It's not like it's going to be a good matchup when the first 5 to 10 minutes you're still kind of trying to figure each other out, see what the game plans are, and dance around them. So I believe we're at +3 now. That was really smart too. I just realized that he brought this, I think, Surf or something on the Slurpuff. That would have definitely taken care of Scorch. One bad thing about the unaware clef is that its recovery options are kind of limited. So gotta go for moonlights here. And in the weather, they're not at 50%. Unless it's the sun. Alright, so Eddie goes for another Calm Mind. I'm not sure if he realizes that I'm unaware. Which is good. They were able to knock it out. Alright, and at this position I thought, okay, now Clef can maybe just sweep or whatever. He reveals Poison Jab on Rapidash, and that does a chunk. Not able to recover that off. Or I mean, I could. I could recover some here, but I thought it wasn't worth the risk. So yeah, we'll just make a smart switch. Goes for the Poison Jab again, then we're immune to that. He goes for a Fire move. We can take a couple. Alright, and he Will-O-Wisp me. I kind of expect this from the Rapidash. Most of my team is physical, so burning anything here would be good. But we go for the swords. So it kind of evens out. Nah, I just clicked it again, because I know I can take at least one. Yeah, that Doublade just eats attacks. Alright, and Doublade is able to pick up the second kill. Alright, Darmanitan comes out. Here I Shadow Sneaked, but I think the play would have been to Iron Head. Because I know I live at least one hit. Yeah, see, because I could have Shadow Sneaked this turn to maybe knock it out. But if he goes for another fire move, then, you know, Centiskorch gets to come in here for free. That's just that good synergy between my team now. I think we were lacking that in the first 8 weeks, and we were able to make some really good trades to get there. Oh man, and this is where I thought he was going to be locked into whatever move, but man, he reveals Endure, which is like really smart. And he's got the attack berry. Now he's the Zen mode. I absolutely love this form. Look at that happy bouncing snowman. Thing with Darmanitan is it's better to just stay in, accept your loss, Yeah, because here Dublade will be able to pick up the kill, hopefully. Yeah, never switch out on a Darmanitan 10 because it'll still get its kill. So might as well give it what's in front of it, unless whatever is in front of it is really, really important. But most of the time, man, you just need to stay in, accept your L. All right, so he switches to Frostmoth. We're able to do much there. But one thing about Frostmoth is it loves to set up in your face. So even though it doesn't look good for me, I can't switch. I gotta stay in. Get some damage. Man, he's able to live on one. And luckily, Sneak will be able to pick it up. This is also a bad play on my part. I should have saw the Psychic Terrain coming. Like, all I had to do is just stall me out one more turn. So we go down to the burn. But at least Dublade was able to pick up some good kills there with the Frostmoth and the Rapidash down. And honestly, I didn't think Dracozolt would make it this far into the match when I originally set up my plan. You know, Dracozolt was there just to like damage dent his team up in the beginning and then you know, die. But it was able to survive through the mid game. I figured his Meowstic would want to charm me, but I forgot about Psychic Terrain, so it can't charm me anymore. So this was like a smart move on me that I didn't realize was smart. So I was able to get a substitute up. And with that sub, I should be able to hit KO this Decidueye, which I actually saw it nasty plot up and sweep my brother, which is really scary. It could also be physical too. The other thing too about the Psychic Terrain is it affects his team too, so he's not able to Shadow Sneak me. And the cool thing about Aerial Ace is it doesn't miss. Alright, and here I revealed to him my berry. Wasn't sure if I'd be able to live that. Fortunately, I wasn't able to. Now he gets his Zen mode, which is really scary. But with the Psychic Terrain gone, we'll just be able to knock it out here with Diggersby. All right, and Diggersby's able to clean up. And we see here that Eddie is not ready to go down. Yeah, I didn't even want to quick attack just because, just in case the Psychic Terrain goes up. All right, well, good game again to Eddie. I'll leave his Twitter link in the description. He's a really good battler. As you can see here, I think my team matched up against his really well, and he was still able to give us a match, like a really entertaining match. A lot of sets that I wasn't expecting. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's probably top 3 match now. Still can't decide